So are homes taking longer to sell in Gilbert, Arizona? The short answer is yes, but it really comes down to the price point, type of home, and then location. And there is one reason that we really see homes staying on the market for an extended period of time. So stick around, I'm gonna share that at the end, but let's get into it. So Gilbert overall is taking about 73 days to sell a home. That's starting from when you list the home all the way to when you hand the keys over to the buyer. Now, this is actually slightly less than Phoenix Metro, so Gilbert's actually doing decently well in the grand scheme of things. Now, 73 days may sound like a long time when you first hear that, but this is a couple things to consider. First off, historically, we can see in this chart right here, this is for the past 20 years, 73 days actually isn't that high. Now, it's much higher than what we saw in 21 when houses were going like this, but like compared to 2008, we're not doing too shabby. The other thing to consider is time of year, seasonal trends. Now, a lot of the homes that have closed in January, those homes were listed most likely between Thanksgiving and Christmas time or around the holiday season. So a lot of those homes, that's when the market's really, really slow. So it's very typical for us to see January closings to be longer or a higher number than other times of the year. Now, things are starting to pick up and we are seeing homes not take quite as long to get under contract. We can see that by looking at the agent days on market. That's when you actually list your home to when it actually goes under contract. And we're already seeing that number decrease quite a bit in all parts of Gilbert. So currently right now, we're seeing homes take about 22 days before they get under contract, where compared to December, we were seeing about 45 days on average, or median to be exact. Now, keep in mind all these data points that I'm showing you, these are averages or medians. So it is possible that your home could take longer to sell. So for example, condos typically take longer to sell than single family homes in Gilbert. Right now, for the median, we're seeing about 65 days for a condo home to actually go under contract. So that's quite a bit more than a single family home right now. The price point or the price range of your home is another factor that could impact how quickly it sells. Right now, we're seeing homes that are priced between $300,000 to $400,000. Those homes are going the quickest. Now, generally, we do see the higher priced homes. They tend to sit on the market for a slightly longer period of time, but it's pretty minimal. We aren't seeing huge changes until we get above like the 2 million mark. Interestingly, the one caveat to that is the homes that have been selling between $1 to $1.5 million. For some reason, that price range has been doing pretty decently. Definitely not as well as homes in the $300,000 to $400,000 range, but wasn't doing too bad at all. As far as location, that 85234 zip code, this is a zip code on the very northeast part of Gilbert. And then also the 85295 zip code. This is a zip code over by Santan Village. This is where homes have been selling the quickest or getting under contract the quickest. These zip codes weren't selling tremendously faster than other parts of Gilbert. Now, if we look at these trends overall, we can notice a pattern that the homes that are really going the quickest are the single family homes or homes that are more affordable, because when you think about it, the pent up demand that we have right now, it's a lot of first-time home buyers, a lot of millennials, Gen Z, people trying to get into their very first house. Now, let's say you have a single-family home that's closer to that 400,000 price point in one of these more competitive zip codes. Does that mean your house is going to sell like this? Are you going to get multiple offers right away? The honest answer is no. Common reasons we see homes sitting on the market for an extended period of time is they're not move-in ready. Maybe it needs a lot of work or a lot of cash to go into the home to fix it up and make it livable. Or maybe there's something that's financially not attractive. Maybe there's a lease for solar, or maybe the solar is financed on the home and someone would have to assume that loan when they buy it. That could make it very unattractive financially. And then the third reason, and this is the biggest and most common reason, is your home is overpriced. And I know you don't want to hear this, but more often than not, that's what it comes down to. And that's why it's really important when you're first listing your home to really figure out what your market value is and strategically price it. That really reflects what those comps are, the recent sales are in your neighborhood. Now, I talk about this quite a bit more in this video, so check it out, because these are the very common reasons in Arizona, or even really more specifically in Gilbert, we see homes stay on the market for an extended period of time.